that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Brings up third down.
It's a rough opening possession. They're now backed up. It's 3rd and a mile. The defense with more pre-snap movement. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength. And the Sooners come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a run. Running back's got it. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quick throw caught on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love to see the short passing game as a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable and allows you to see how the defense is reacting. That can open up for other things later on.
That run sets up a critical 3rd down play. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled across midfield at the 48. Good enough for a 1st down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
The Sooners looking to keep this drive moving. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tough running that breaks a tackle, picks up the 1st down.
Nothing better than an offense on 1st down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of them.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. It's a strong stiff arm. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a 1st down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Snags the quick throw. And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
The Sooners are in the red zone now. Receiver in motion now. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
Chris, that ball's tipped up into the air, and it's anybody's football. The defense, first of all, does a great job of anticipating a throw down in the red zone, and they're in great position to knock that ball up. But it was exciting to see, would anybody come up with it once it was in the air?
On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here?
The returner is tackled down at the 11, and the Vanderbilt offense will take over.
And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
3rd down coming up after that running play. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
And they'll give it to the back. Breaking free at the 35. And the play is good enough for a 1st down. They'll move the ball to the 44.
Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, Oklahoma 3, Vanderbilt 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. The Commodores look to keep this drive moving. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll try the right here. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Commodores will crank up the tempo. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, on 3rd down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection. Because you know that you're going to throw, and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then
will he score here? And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept moving the sticks and moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Kick goes through, so it's 7-3.
That makes the score. Vanderbilt 7, Oklahoma 3.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Remember, it was a field goal in the last possession. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And the wideout goes in motion. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Same tailback, another carry. And tackled after a small pickup there.
He's tackled at the 23-yard line. Brings up 3rd down.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up after that run. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll run it from the gun. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, They have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
That's the 2-minute warning in this close first half. The offense trying to score and claim the lead before the break. First and 10 play coming up. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. That run moves the ball across the 35.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain. Third down play for this offense. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
And the Sooners will bring their punt team on the field now. And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. So here comes the Commodores offense back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Defense makes the tackle on the ball carrier. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Important second down play coming up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. With the catch, it's Jennings. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball caught inside the 10. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal.
First and goal, Vanderbilt.
They'll try to run this one in. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. That's an old-school leap, just up and over the defense into the end zone.
Well, that running back needs to find a picture of that touchdown. Up into the air. He can frame that. That's a nice score to remember.
Lining up to try the extra point. The PAT is good, so it's a 14-3 lead.
That makes the score Vanderbilt 14, Oklahoma 3.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here, less than 30 seconds before halftime. And looking to throw now on first down. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in the screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the table. He can come up with a big play.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Chris, I don't know, man. I think he gets across the middle. He starts thinking about those linebackers and safeties. Got a little bit nervous. Lost his concentration and drops the ball.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And the pass falls incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Sooners will kick this away to start the second half. They'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So here comes the Vandy offense back on the field now. First play of the second half is a handoff.
The defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. It's a shotgun run call. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. They make the stop just short of the mark, which getting 4th down and inches. Talk about aggressive. The head coach keeping the offense on the field inside their own 30. Taken down, but not before he makes the first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay. We'll see if burning that timeout is costly down the road. Vanderbilt's offense heads back out onto the field now. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. They went with a run blitz. The offensive line sees it, picks it up, gives them enough room to pick up some solid yards.
2nd down after that previous play. Handoff to the single back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. There's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
That is a huge play. Finally brought down at the 46-yard line.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They'll run it here. That's the running back with the ball. They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
And the Commodores pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. They'll run it here. Running back has the ball. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. He bought some time, now lets it go. Makes the grab along the sideline, goes out of bounds, and it is a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And here comes the noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Now it's 2nd down here. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? Touchdown, Vanderbilt. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
No problem on the extra point, and the lead is 21-3 now.
That makes the score. Vanderbilt 21, Oklahoma 3.
Now they get set to kick it away.
Set to advance on the football.
And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The Sooners come to the line to run the hurry up.
Moving up for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. A short completion at the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Caught quickly. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Ready up.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score,
We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Black 24. Black 24.
Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
41. Fourth down coming up.
Okay, ready.
Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead.
Fire.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. They get him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
On the ready.
So the Vanderbilt offense heads back out onto the field.
Lasso.
Ball handed off. Finds room at the 30. Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the...
Of 20.
line. Well, finally some room to run for this back. The defense had done a good job containing him until that play.
Well, they've done a really good job up to this point, Chris, of containing him. He finally does get out, but I think it's an example of why you don't give up on the running game. Even when you're not necessarily coming up with big carries, you're just kind of body blowing this defense, and eventually, bang, you're able to hit a big one here when it really matters.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. 5-yard penalty makes it 1st and 15 now. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. He's swarmed by the defense.
Brings up 2nd down.
The Commodores looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made after the completion.
Hey, it's a game. You get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Try and muscle for the 1st down. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Fourth down now. Time for perhaps one more play before we hit the 2-minute warning. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. They've already converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. And he'll set up to throw. Finds his man, has the 1st down. And he's brought down, but not before he gets 1st down yardage.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the Commodores lining up here on 1st and 10. Keeping it on the ground here. Brought down at the 3. That was a solid run.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job of eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. That's a 2nd and goal play for the offense. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And they try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Well, this was an intriguing matchup coming in. We weren't sure which way it was going to go. Kirk, what do you think?